What's up, y'all? It's Daniel the Shoemmelier. In 2018, Union LA and Jordan Brand collaborated on two of the most unique, innovative, and groundbreaking collaborations, not only for Jordan 1s, but all of Jordans. They had the black toe colorway, which, well, is black toe, red and white. I put on the yellow Union LA laces. And then it also released the storm blue colorway, which is storm blue, white, and red. As you can see, I'm also using the Union LA gold laces. And then in 2023, Union LA collaborated with Beffy's Beauty Supply for a different Air Jordan 1. A little bit footscape woven-esque with that baseball-like stitching across the upper. Again, also utilizing the gold Union LA laces. Well, if you've been paying attention to sneaker Twitter, sneaker social media, no doubt you have been hit by pictures, images, photos, hot takes, text, etc. about a rumored upcoming, or maybe it's not even rumored, an upcoming collaboration again between Union LA and Nike for their Chicago and Shadow colorway Jordan 1. Now, when people got wind that Union LA was going to do another Jordan 1, and then we got the Beffy's Beauty Supply, well, I don't think it's unfair to say that some people were a little disappointed. They were hoping to get, well, they wanted another storm blue and black toe release Jordan 1. Now, in the time between the original Jordan 1 releases and the Beffy's Beauty Supply, they have come out with Jordan 4s. In fact, there were four different colorways in 2 different years of Jordan collaborations, as well as Cortez. So it wasn't like Union was just sitting back and being quiet. They were releasing things, but because they basically hit monstrous grand slams and threw Hail Mary touchdowns from the very first play with their 2 Jordan 1 collabs, I think sneaker culture people were thirsty. They were fiending for that particular collaboration. So here we are, well, almost 6-7 years later, and Union LA and Nike are back with that particular kind of design language. You have the Shadow Jordan 1 colorway on the top of the collar, and then you have the Chicago colorway on the bottom and the front toe box area. So basically a red and white and gray Jordan 1. Again, combining 2 of the most iconic Jordan 1 colorways. So as we look at this and as we anticipate a release supposedly in February of 2025, so not that many months later, September, October, November, December, January, February, 6 months. 6 months, which means you know that Seth Fowler's going to get it next month somehow, some way, regardless, and do a review for it. How do you feel about this coming out? Do you like it? Let's answer a few questions. Number 1, do you like this colorway? Do you think it's going to be really cool? How do you compare it to these particular colorways? Now, my favorite of these 2 is the Storm Blue colorway. I have something about the blue and red. It was always my favorite. And I know a lot of people like the black and the red and the white. Sure, I get that. That's good. Good for you. Fantastic. I think the Chicago colorway, if it's the way that these mock-ups are, and again, these are just mock-ups. We don't have official images yet. But if it comes out like these mock-ups, it might be my second favorite of the 3. How do you like it? How do you like Chicago Shadow? Where would you put it in the Jordan 1 pantheon? Yes, unfortunately, that would move Beffy's Beauty Supply to 4th place. It's fine. It's fine. If this had come out first, it would have been monstrous. But because it followed 2 amazing, innovative, unique Jordan 1s, plus a bunch of Jordan 4s, it kind of just, I'm not one to base a shoe's worth on resale. One just needs to look at the resale sites to see what the culture, quote unquote, thinks about this shoe. And also, I like the shoe. I think it's great. But it's like a distant 3rd when compared to the original Jordan 1s, and will be a distant 4th when that Chicago Shadow colorway comes out in 2025. So do you think that it's about time? Or do you think it's too little too late? It's not unfair and it's not untrue to say that Jordan 1s have lost a great deal, if not the majority of the hype, since they basically re-exploded in 2020 with a combination of the pandemic, The Last Dance, dare I say Travis Scott. He's not a collaborator, he's a curator, an influencer, definitely not a designer. But I think you take those 3 elements and Jordan 1s had a good 3.5-ish years. You can walk into shoe stores again and find Jordan 1s sitting on the shelves, which I think is a good thing But for sneaker culture, sneaker resellers, they're not too happy about that. They're barely breaking even on these shoes, and they're gonna make even less next year when the prices go up. Do you think it's too little too late? You're like, well, whatever. Or is it because it's Union LA, who I hold as one of the hottest collaborators of the last 7 or 8 years? Union LA, Montoya, like these companies, these designers, they're like really pumping out good stuff. And I'm always excited when they release something. Even if I didn't go to get those Field Generals, I was excited about what Union LA was doing with them, and I think that's great. It's good design language. I'm not paying a couple of $100 for a Field General on resale sites because I couldn't get the Guava. Certainly couldn't get the Off Noir, and not going to pay as what's like over $1,000. Not going to do that. Regardless, what do you think? It's the Chicago in Shadow colorway of an upcoming Union LA and Air Jordan 1 collaboration. What do you think about it comparing to this black toe? It's pretty nice, right? What do you think about it comparing to the Blue Storm? Yeah, it's pretty nice too. And then what do you think about it comparing to the Beffy's Beauty Supply Jordan 1? They're all nice. They're all great. Somebody has to be first. Somebody has to be last. So let's talk about it in the comment section down below. So to all of you out there, wherever you are, thanks for watching. Stay tuned and just chill till the next episode.